What's up, demons and demonettes? It's I, Atraxi, Demon Queen, and it's a new week, and once again, we have a new Titan Reaver. But before we get into it, as always, a toss, a like, and subscribe down below. As always, let's cover the rewards that we get. So this week, we're getting some diamonds, some gold, some more Barranco Essence, some of the Radiant Crest. This is the first time we are getting this item. This is what is used to refine your charms to move them from V+ to V++. And then, as always, we're getting some Twilight Essence. So if we go with here, we take a look. We only need to do a 600 million damage to clear this. And as you can see, this is the reward track. You are going to get, I believe, 400 Radiant Essence. So you'll have enough to bump up one hero's charm set to the V++. I highly recommend Lily May or Harak this week, and then whoever of those two you don't do, you do the other next week, because we're always going with our biggest damage dealers that we use in a Dream Realm, and then you could move on from there. Alright, let's go ahead and we're going to take a look at some squads. First off, we're going to talk about the best squad, and then we can talk about some alternatives. So it looks like the Rikaseta squad is the best, and that runs the Great Sword artifact here with Shakir, Sonya, Lily May, Makola, and Kruger. On the background, we're running Arcane Spell with Mookie, Thorin, Rainer, Odie, and Taylene. Alright, so we go ahead and we'll take a look at some of the numbers. Our primary damage is coming from Lily and Sonya here, and then on the back end, Taylene and Odie. If we go ahead and we'll take a look at the formations. So we've got like you here. We have Shakir at top, Mikola in the middle, Sonya here giving her buff to Shakir, and Lily with a Kruger in the back. Again, a Great Sword. And then on the second side, we have Smokey in front, Rainer in the middle giving both of its buffs to Taylene, Thorin, and then Odie. Alright. Now, if you're wondering why we're not running the old Skyclops one, I did run it. It was just far inferior. Here we have where I ran the I believe it was here, or maybe that was some testing. I've done a lot of testing. I just ran the old one from the previous week. It just didn't do so hot. Here we go. That's where it is. It just I don't know, they must have changed something on the back end with the boss, so the numbers are different. It's weird. I would expect the same game mode. The boss is the first boss. It would be very, very similar damage, but it didn't do as well. Here is where I ran the Stomper squad. Stomper squad did fairly decent. I just didn't want to reset, so I just ran what was there, and lo and behold, we did get a pretty good score, and we did clear it using the Stomper build. You could just see, so if you're just looking to clear it, you could run something like this. So you have Kruger, Shakir, Sonya, Sinbad, Smokey, Great Sword, and then on the back end, Taylene, Odie, Lily May, Rainer, and Makola. Right now, you're wondering, oh, maybe I don't have some of those heroes, or if you want to run Harak, you can certainly run Harak. He's not going to be a bad option. It's just going to be a slightly less damage overall. This is the best Harak squad here, and we'll show that here. Alright, so we have Makola in front, you have Harak in the back, Sonya, Lily May, Kruger, and you're running with a front line. Now, there is some RNG to this to get the high score. You do need it so that Harak eats the ads and not all of the heroes. If he eats Kruger, it's over. If he doesn't eat Kruger, you know you're good. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a slightly lower overall score. Yeah, we did some additional testing. On the back end, you can run something like this, which is a Taylene, a Smokey, a Rainer, Odie, and a Cassidy. It does a fairly decent job here. So if we take a look at like this, it's better than the Lily May and opens up Lily May for the front side. Alright, So we have our Taylene here, our Rainer here, our Odie here, Cassidy here, and a Smoky here. I did run a slight variation at some point with a Thorin and Cassidy, but I can't seem to find that one. Oh, here we go. This wasn't too horrible. So if like you ran the Zebo one, where you have this in the front, if you actually swap out Elsa for Cassidy and you use this formation on the back end, it's actually going to get you a slightly better parse. So we use the anchor, right? Because it looks like an anchor here. But you have Thorn in front, Rainer in the middle, Odie in the back, Coco to the side, and then Cassidy to the side. And then Cassidy does a fairly decent damage here. She's going to do more than Elsa. And her debuff is pretty good. So as you can see, we ran it with Elsa. It's only a very slight upgrade over that build that's been pretty popular that's out there. Now you're probably wondering, oh, what do I run if I don't have some of these heroes built up? Like I didn't build up a Sonya, but maybe I can run something on the back. And don't worry, we got you covered. We're gonna look at some alternative. So again, we talked about freeing up Lily May for the front end. So say if you don't have Sonya, say if you don't have Harak, you can run something like this, where we have Shakir, but you're always gonna need at least an EX10 Shakir, preferably a 15, and then you can run your Tamesia here, right? This isn't going to be a bad option. Again, if you don't say have some of these heroes and maybe you want to use some more common heroes, you could run something like this, where we have Marillium.
What a tough fight.
Corin. I know, we can pull him off the milk carton.
Come on, you'll need my spear.
And then maybe like a Tamesia here, or you could run your Shakir or something like that. You probably want to run it with something like Frontliner, maybe for some extra kills. You can always try it with the other one. So there's a lot of different combinations. Again, we're only looking at getting, I think it's 600 million. You can do that with both squads, or if you can again get close with either squad, you can kind of substitute in whatever on the back end. But as always, let's see the #1 squad in action. I mean, it's just your typical Skyclops fight. And the reason, now, the Zebo one does do 800 some odd bagazillion damage on the front end, but then you don't have Taylene on the back end. So again, it's more of a case of 1+0. You have a, I would say like a 5+1 situation, whereas we can make a 4+3 situation. So you're getting to like 6 there, but here we're getting to like 7, right? So we may not again have the best overall squad that we can run on the front end, but we can still get pretty decent damage on the front end. That's very comparable, just not the max. But on the back end, we're making up a ton, and I mean a ton of damage. That doesn't. All right. We'd have to replay both. We're just gonna save some time and let you guys go, and that's it for this one. I will catch you next time. Get all your rewards, beef up your heroes, get your best scores in a Dream Realm, and get ready for a Ravage Realm. And I will catch you next time. Bye.